Hello everyone, welcome to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and this is episode 7 of Orwell. As you can tell, the web here is getting bigger and bigger. And in the last episode we found out basically that Abraham and Joseph Langley are also familiar to each other. And there is more and more people getting attached to this web. Even government people like Catherine Delacroix, who used to have a law firm with Joseph Langley. And there is also still unknown people getting added. So Joseph is receiving emails from an unknown person. There is still Initiate, who is the hacker that we tried to discover, but so far no success yet. So let's see what we can discover in this episode, and let's jump into the game. We also found out that the fishing club that both Abraham and Joseph were a part of, some of those members are not so gay friendly, it seems. And they resent Abraham for not being upfront about being gay. As if that mattered at all. Alright, so we're gonna jump in. Let's see what happened. There is something on Initiate's timeline that we still need to figure out. And I think I disabled all of this already in the past, but let's do that again, because this is all information that we really don't need. And I think that's about it. Let's quickly check. Yep. The gallery, this is a reference to, I think, Abraham. And then we have the next entry here, an unexpected proposal. An unexpected proposal is a post on the Thought blog by Abraham. Dear reader, yesterday a most uncomfortable inquiry reached me. Out of all the possibilities the universe has to offer, this is the one I would have expected last. The government has requested me to work for them. The government. The very same government bringing forth the dangerous safety bill, allowing to prosecute on suggestive evidence alone. I do not understand the nature of this call. They did their research, as they were completely aware of my views and all of my work at Stelligan. Why would they specifically call on me then? This got me puzzled to the utmost, and I cannot seem to work out what they would need me for. All I have been told is that my work would be needed on a large-scale, groundbreaking project. Buzzwords bereft of meaning. Naturally, they would not elaborate on any question, and naturally, I refused the contract. So he refused the contract first, but in the last episode we found that the lawsuit with which he got to know Joseph Langley was about a breach of contract with the government. So apparently he did work for them after all. Or he's just plainly lying on the blog. That's possible too. There is 2 comments here. Hey Goldfeld, you can't be serious. I would not want to see you work for the government, Abe. Don't do that. Nothing good has ever come out of anything they have done. You do that and I'm out. Your most loyal reader, out. Just like that, seriously. And Goldfeld's replies, I have no intention to work for the government, yet I wonder what might be the root of all this. whether it is something nefarious they have in store, and whether whatever it might be turned into something good given the right treatment. Freedom is unfree. Is there a new hit here? If so, I don't see it. So what else is there? Only let's quickly check. There was something on one of the comments here. Abraham is gay, and I don't have the conflicting data chunk, so that's not it. So then what is new? There is a star here. Joseph Langley saying, I have an important meeting on Thursday. So let's put that on Langley's profile. Then we have to kind of figure out who that meeting was with, I guess. Okay, anything else? There are new things on his... So, sends money to a friend regularly, and there is also a conflicting data chunk, which we haven't found yet. And this certificate is issued due to Mr. Joseph Langley's outstanding ongoing financial support for our actions over the years. Donates regularly for Children of Parges Foundation. Okay, so we have to figure out here if this is a donation that's going to... that went to Nina basically, or if it's something that goes to the non-profit organization. Yeah, it's not that simple, is it? Joseph Langley. So let's see, that's for a client, office supplies, salary, another salary, office rent, membership fee, another membership fee, a recurring donation. So why aren't we able to open that one up to see where the money is going? Then the Mirage restaurant, office supplies. Yeah, so based on that, we can't really decide, I think. What's all this? Someone's apparently pissed off with jeez. Someone is pissed off, yeah. I'm wondering, where is that star? Because I don't see it in here. The only thing I see is this Abraham's gating, and we don't have further information on Abraham yet. Notable alumni. That's nothing new either. Huh. Okay, so do we have to make this this decision then? Seems so. But it's a bit difficult to do that. Actually, well, we have the certificate, so certificate of appreciation. But would that be 1,000? And then I think there is, let's see, or was that on his computer? Where is, do we still have access? That's not it. That's not it. Requests concerning, that's feedback on your request. Okay. But there is an email from Abraham as well. Yeah, this is the... I hope you don't think I avoided you to asking you about the ongoing financial support for Nina. So based on this, I'm inclined to choose the recurring donation to a friend. Yeah, let's pick that one, and we'll see what Symes says about it. This is it. It's enough indication Joseph Langley might just be a part of this terrorist plot, enough for investigative custody at least. I will prepare an intervention team. His office should be easy to locate. It might take some time for them to arrive though. And of course then the action starts again. There's a chat session between Harrison and Julliet. Seems the government just fired the first shots our way. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to Todd. I didn't expect that the National Beholder would openly write about it. They fired me. They did so quickly. Whoa, they must have really loved you. Yeah, it's a bit too soon, Julliet, I think, just to that burn. There's another thing. Cass has been arrested, her lawyer told me. Just as I thought, it couldn't get worse. Yep, but it was about new evidence in the officer injury, not the bombings. Looks like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, just a matter of time. And Julliet is scared, yeah, well. Good thing she has Harrison and she doesn't have to worry about anything. What's up with your hacker friend, Harrison? The guy's crazy, completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't get your hopes up. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like we will have use for him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to get Cassandra out. Which is understandable, it's his girlfriend. If whatever her name was. A little bit of resentment there, Julliet, maybe? What would you do if I was? Ooh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's the one that hurts in them feels. Joseph did say that he might give us advice if he finds anything. Right after he sends us his invoice, yeah. We're on our own. Wait a sec, he just texted me, give me a second. Okay, so let's quickly go to the other one. What's up, Joseph? It's exactly what we feared. It's looking pretty harsh, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague Harrison. I was just chatting to him. Hey, that's a coincidence. I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. Okay, now we're going back to this one, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, wait, because the government is watching this chat. Hi, it's me watching everything you type. It is I, Leclerc. I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel, raises less eyebrows, and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice. Don't speak too openly, don't mention wiretaps, okay? I don't like this, but alright. Yeah, so here we go, the conference call with the newlyweds, Julliet and Harrison. Yeah, you're the law guy. Yeah. Hey law guy. I just read about your group on the National Beholder. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that, so Jules here has big faith in your skills. So do you care to elaborate on what you found out? So the safety bill is an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. No, they use it as a sorry excuse for spying on people all the time, intimidate them. Yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it for you is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it will be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. But what's even more problematic is the so-called transitivity of indication. You all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there is sufficient indication that, say, Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. But we didn't do anything. How is this just? You'll need to be very careful. We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham to find out his original intentions. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Right. Abraham. How was thought formed? He found out about me by discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we had a couple of lame meetings, nothing much happened. A debate club, that would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware what the government was doing. And we know why, don't we? Because in his mind, the government screwed him over because of him breaching that contract. So we went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall. Okay, do we still need to update that? Where is Nina? And Julliet, at what point did... Oh, at what point... Yikes. Stop talking. At what point did you join Thought? It's not going to change much, but at least we know, yes. So, during my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other 2 protests. Okay, so Julliet, planner of 2 protests. Our findings so far have shown that Harrison O'Donnell has been involved in the planning of the protest. Since we know now that Miss Mother Nova planned the first protest, this finding now leaves no room for him. Did we make a mistake, or was Mr. O'Donnell not involved in the planning? Yeah, I don't know. They keep saying different stuff all the time, so... I just received a report that Mr. Langley has been taken into custody. Well done. Okay. So, what, Mr. Langley? Mr. Goldfell seems quite a charmer, like all people gathered around him. So, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So, was an individual planning? Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this? You, Nina, me, each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intentions in their own way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. Yeah, I think we have proof already about that because there is an email from Abraham to Nina saying that she took it too far. So, wait. It's a bit... let's blame the dead person. Wake up, Ralph. I'm not sure if I'm willing to believe that this is really contradictory to what Abraham Goldfels wanted. Yes, that is true. So why didn't he do anything about it? I fear this isn't getting us anywhere. To make sure you won't be prosecuted as a whole, I would need to speak to Abraham. He's gone, we don't know where, and we don't know how to reach him. Excuse me for a second, someone very impatiently knocking on my office door. And how long can it take to tell them off? I suggest we meet somewhere in town. Okay, I need to upload that as quickly as possible. The old meeting place. Somewhere important to them, huh? Shame they didn't say, but arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyway. We don't have enough evidence against them. Don't let me wait too long, okay? Yeah, see, I think this should be Stelligan because that's the place where they made out for the first time. I think they mentioned somewhere in an older location. Not quite sure. Yeah, it was mentioned somewhere. In any case, how to start repairing my notebook. So I got this new notebook for my studies. This is from February. We don't need the portrait. It was working fine until last week, but after a short presentation at the media department expo, the damn thing just won't turn on anymore. I think something's loose on the inside. My dad said I should return it, but I am determined to fix this thing myself. So come at me, clever IT guys and girls, give me some advice so I can call myself a real DIY notebook repair expert. I took a picture of the little troublemakers so you can see which make and model I'm talking about. Oh great, we get access to Julliet's computer now as well. That's gonna be very interesting. And then the smartass IT reply, have you tried turning it off and on again? Then there is, I think your father is right, best return the notebook. The warranty will be void if you make a mistake or open the case. Or you can bring it around to the IT admins room A101. They'll take care of it. In any case, do not try to fix it yourself. Yeah, I get the concern about the warranty, but I hate to let go of an ID once I've settled on it. Okay. This is just such a girl thing to say. You have to be just so stubborn. Listen to the mods. Dear Julliet, I hope I'm allowed to speak a little off topic. Frankly, I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and I believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Weren't you the one who held a short presentation on ethics in online media? I found this quite captivating. I love to invite you to my media ethics course. This is the invitation. Okay. So let's see what we can find on Julliet's computer. Let's go through the Staligan. What? Orwell has lost the connection to the main server? Oh no, don't tell me Initiate is hacking. Uh-oh. Symes, hello? Why isn't this working? Do you receive my messages? A strange kind of connection problem. It was like the mainframe has vanished. Still got some data loss between the servers here and there. Seems it's slowly going back to normal. We had a joker who thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec says they have averted the attack. I'm not that sure about about that, to be honest. Okay, so Abraham sends a mail to Julliet. You are very welcome to write me in any way you find appropriate, and frankly, I'm happy about your open and honest message. Speaking to you, I got the impression that you are a very clever young woman who is afraid to believe in herself, which is a shame because you certainly should believe in yourself. People will always find a way to be cruel, to be judgmental towards you. That doesn't mean you have to take it too hard. I rarely tell to other people that I came to the nation from Greiblingen, a tiny village near Stuttgart in Germany where I still have family. Oh, so maybe that's where you went back to, huh, Abe? Maybe. It's one of those places where everyone knows everyone without any exceptions. My childhood and adolescence were entirely determined by this atmosphere of being watched, evaluated constantly. It was made worse by the fact I felt I could not live up to all the expectations directed at me. I ended up trying to be who people wanted me to be. It was a maddening, abysmal stupidity, horrid for everyone involved. I would never want you to make the same mistake, but it sparked my interest in what I teach, so at least there was something positive to come from it. Come to think of it, I'm part of a small group of people who are just in line with the topics you are interested in. I'm certain you would find yourself appreciated there. I'll give you more information in person in one of my courses, should you continue to attend. Okay, and then there is a essay draft, which is very short. The dangers of the omnipresent digital information. The modern world is in a transitory state towards omnipresence of digital information. Processes, goods, even money transcend their physical form and continue their existence in the abstract form of data, mere units of information that either represent or describe the associated object. While this yields a lot of comfort, especially regarding the speed of exchange and accessibility to said processes or goods, naturally this also has a downside. In this essay, I will consider the problems that arise from the nature of the omnipresent and arguably omnipotent information. For this essay, I will focus mainly on two such problems: the unlimited reproduction of data and the interpretation of bits of "this is all crap, this isn't the point, you can do better." Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a very good draft, Julliet. You have a point there, I think. Alright, what else do we have? We have the trash, which is always interesting. Who's that guy? I don't know. Greetings from Copacabana, or maybe that's her parents. Yeah, that could be. There is Rosen, material for PR. Okay, let's go back to Julliet. Let's see. Okay. Hey Barry, Maria asked me to get some specifics on a project with the internal code name Demiurge. I'll send the authorization key to access the requested info separately. Can you get her details on how it functions from a user point of view, the interface, the controls, and the project milestone dates? We need the data by tomorrow, and Rami is overseas at the architecting. The only other person who could get us that quickly I could think of is you. Care to help the new PR assistant out? Demiurge. I feel like I've heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. I've never heard that name before, even from Greek mythology. You're the smarter of the two of us, Symes. It was clear from the beginning. Hey Julliet, put a USB drive with the material you asked for on her desk. It's tons of documents including technical details, yet most of the specifics have been redacted by the clients. I hope Maria is aware this stuff is so confidential that it doesn't even exist officially. No lists on who got or is supposed to get which stuff, when and why. Don't get why PR needs this, but well, I won't stand in the way of Victor's grand vision of information sharing. Ask and thou shalt receive. After all, you had a key. Speaking of the devil, do me a favor and come around personally next time, okay? Even though you just started here this month, you can for sure already guess what Victor has to say about mail exchanges in the company. Alright. And yeah, you're the best, Barry, thanks. Okay, and what else do we have left? We have the browser history as always. So what has she been reading? The National Beholder headlines. Okay. Bomb obliterates. Yeah, we've already seen that as well. That's the Thought block. Yep. This is Staligan University. Yep. That one we've read as well. She went to timelines. Assuming there's not gonna be new things here. Bonton City, the targets. That's yesterday actually, okay. Then again the headlines. Harrison's timeline. And then the offices of Joseph Langley, okay. So there is not that much interesting to be found on Juliet's notebook so far, I think. Okay, so where are we now? Help to find Gunther Ahrens. Oh, no way. Is this Abe? Oh, way. Really? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I figured the name was German, so... And there is only one guy from Germany that I know of. So, this is Gunther. Gunther. How could I possibly miss this? I'm such a... Yeah, well... Good thing that you say that you're the idiot, Symes, because I would have taken that very personal. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do it. That is what Mr. Goldfell's Ahrens must have done. He's missing since September 30 in 1993. Wow. What did he do? Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe we'll find out. So, my dear Gunther has been missing for several years now. One day Gunther did not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him nor have any clue where he might have gone to. We put all our hope on the new possibilities of the web to continue our search and maybe find him someday. Gunther, I have not lost confidence that you are still out there. You would never abandon us. You wouldn't, I know it. If you ever read this, please call, alright? Just give us something to know what became of you. We're not mad. We will never be mad. We are just waiting for you. Your loving wife, Margaret, or Margarete, and daughter Eva. Wow. Okay, so this is the conflict with Abraham being gay, but the gay thing was basically the guy was saying, yeah, he practically asked someone out on a date, so he must be gay. So I'm assuming this one is a lot more feasible here. So he has a wife and a daughter which he left behind. Whoa. Abraham. What is going on with you, buddy? Whoa, what is this? We have the obituaries. So, Patricia Goodman, Rachel Whitfield, Gunther Ahrens. Huh? What is going on? So Gunther Ahrens died in 2016 apparently. Passed away at his home near Bonton. Though he was friends with many, very few knew the true person behind his gentle smile. Although his achievements in life were numerous, Gunther was a person always filled with self-doubt. That is no wonder, considering the world wronged him over and over again. Yes, he had his mistakes. He wasn't innocent. Who is? Gunther always did what he thought was right. He deserved better. I will miss you dearly, my friend. I'm assuming that Abraham or Gunther wrote this himself. Yeah, that's very funny. We have been chasing a dead man all this time. Yeah, we have. He did write an email just yesterday. Yes, I mean, beginning to hate the fact that we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Relax, Symes. Damn, what's going on with you? You need to have your medication, I think. I need to think, look at all the facts again, just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens. And Abraham's address, completely abandoned, no furniture, which is no longer a surprise, yeah. So what's going here? Uh-oh. Yikes. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long, and not again, not this way. I got you a gift though, take a look on your Thought web server, handle with care. The guy was behind the backend breakdown, I should have known this is why it was so pathetic. Well, I think he got something anyway, didn't he? Oh no, there isn't. What? Whoa, this is gonna be a bomb. The Orwell project. With all the new people on our site, proper introductions are in order. Where did all these people come from? Might it be due to the fact that the biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried and tried and tried to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep uninvited yet still wanting attention. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. This is my good friend Benjamin Costigan. Who is Benjamin Costigan? On first sight, Benjamin seemed like a fine man. He's 32, lives in a cozy house, has a pregnant fiancée named Amy Peters. Never would you guess what terrible secret he hides. See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they... Oh, is that me? Is that me? In a project they call Orwell. Never heard of it, no surprise. I hadn't either. They don't want us to know, at least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you. Just with a few mouse clicks. Ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world make those mouse clicks seem as if it all were just a game. Well, technically this is a game, Harrison. You're breaking the fourth wall here talking to me, you know that, right? So then there is Benjamin. He's the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. Yeah, well actually that's Symes. I'm just giving the data. Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fellow get this info from? The answer from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go and ask Benjamin. I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problem, here is his address. If you would kindly visit him and send him my best regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastards that sit on the other side of this Orwell project, who dig through all your personal files and grin while they look at your nude photographs. Todd is your friend, we'll get them. I haven't seen many nude photographs, to be honest with you, Harrison, and I don't know if I want to see yours. Oh, it's you! Oh yeah, Symes. Where did that come from? Oh yeah, now I recognize. I'll grant you to add more if there is any. I want to know, I need to know. Why on earth are we adding Symes now? Oh, Symes, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Lose it. This cannot be happening. I need to go home now. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Let me give you your address, Symes. There you go. So you know where to go. Oh boy. Okay, with that being said, I think we reached a good 30 to 40 minutes again, so I'm gonna end the episode right here. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're really enjoying this game as much as I am. If you're enjoying it, by all means hit that like button, subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video.